My beautiful friend, I've decided to record this as I know this is the time of the year when it all gets really, really difficult, okay, to stick to your goals. And you probably said this every single year before. I'm not going crazy this Christmas. I'm not going crazy over the December. And then it just happens, okay? These mince pipes, pickling, the late nights, packet moments that somebody somehow turn into their full weeks of just feeling uncomfortable in your body, and you feel guilty, bloated, frustrated, and you're absolutely panicking what's going to be in January, okay? And I know what your blame is. You blame the discipline. You think that you are weak, you think that you are failed again, but the truth is, and I need you to hear this, Christmas isn't the problem, okay? It simply just exposes the cracks that you created by years of dieting before, your weekday restrictions, your overeating at the weekends, this constant starting again on a Monday, putting yourself last behind the work, family, kids, all of the stress, hormones, and actually never learning how to trust yourself around the food. So Christmas doesn't create the chaos, it's that it just amplifies it, okay? Because when you have spent the whole year controlling, negotiating yourself, restricting, and being good, the moment that rules is losing, when it's holidays or parties or food everywhere, your brain and your body just go, finally, this is freedom, okay? And you swing to the other extreme. It's not because you're greedy. It's not because you're lacking the willpower. It's not because you're after 40, discipline disappears somehow, but because you and your nervous system is absolutely exhausted from holding on so tightly all year and being in a constant all or nothing mindset. So Christmas becomes an exaggerated version of your relationship with your food. So obviously more food, less structure, more stress, more social pressure on you, tiredness, these boundaries, this less, it's absolutely what happens, right? And you end up in the same cycle, and you keep telling yourself, I wouldn't go there again, but it just keeps happening. So this year we are going to do it differently, okay? We are not going to wait for the January to start again. Please, we are not pretending that December is like horrible months and doesn't exist. We are not repeating the same restrict, binge, and guilt punishment cycle. So here's what when the shift starts. So stop these pre-Christmas restrictions, okay? So dieting harder now absolutely leads to overeating later. So you're not preparing yourself, you are setting yourself up for the failure, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add nourishment, and don't just create any restricting rules. Just try to stabilize your blood sugar. Just fewer cravings it will give you. So just try to focus on more real meals, proteins, fiber, vegetables, just basics, okay? Hydration and balancing plates. That's what we need to do about all of this, right? We need to be aware of everything, right? Because awareness is 80% of the work. So try to pause before that eating, okay? Check your hunger, whether you're hungry or not. Slow it down and try to ask yourself, what do I actually need right now? And just try to notice that patterns instead of judging yourself, okay? So awareness is what changes the habits, not punishing yourself, absolutely not. And here's what your new Christmas strategy is. Let's just sit down this week and write out every Christmas do, party, dinner, work events, blah, 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 blah. And then split them into simple groups, green events and the red events. So the green ones, the ones that you actually want to enjoy fully, the proper nights out, these absolutely amazing moments with your loved ones, the special meals, okay? So at these events, you allow yourself to eat freely and enjoy it without the guilt. So you're choosing this intentionally, okay? And the red events, the ones that you must attend, okay? But the food isn't anything special there, okay? So we just like walk buffets, random gatherings, school hall, mince pies, all these obligatory drinks, etc. So those that just treat them as a normal eating days, okay? So try to balance the meals, try to opt for the protein, be aware and just don't say fuck it mode, okay? Don't go into this mode. So not every event needs to be blown out, okay? Not every moment needs to be indulgent, and not every do needs to be attended, of course. So for these ones, for the one that you attend, you just decide the intention before you walk in. This is how you break the chaos. This is how you stay grounded. This is how you learn to trust yourself without restrictions. So about myself, right? Do I eat more at the Christmas? Of course I do. Do I enjoy the treats? Absolutely. Do I still feel in control? Yes, I do, because it's just a calm. It's just not chaotic. I know that's what I'm doing. That's what I want you this year to do. Don't be a perfect, right? It's not about the being perfect in December. Not about overly disciplined yourself over this time, just about more mindfulness, less frantic movements, and just to be gentle to yourselves. So because when you stop restriction all of the year and you stop losing control at Christmas, this is what is gonna help you, absolutely help you. And 2026 can look absolutely different for you, not because you punish yourself into the diet, but because you finally change your patterns. So it's all about those patterns. I hope these tips are going to help you. I hope you're going to try to stay different this year. I hope you're going to understand that this is the lifestyle. This is how you keep losing weight. This is how you stay lean, how you create that awareness around your body and create a new lifestyle. I hope it helps.